Question, is there a kid in the kids class named Shane?
I don't think so, no.
Then why do I keep hearing my name being called?
We were trying to get your attention and
We were all bound to the ground dogs, black dogs, and your name. That's why you heard your name.
No, they're in the kids class. Oh, you're one of the sparring.
No, we're fine.
I kept hearing, what did you do? What's it? Did you confirm? We kept.
somebody probably got mad at somebody and you just kind of were sitting.
That's why I poked my head in.
There's a James.
Something. Close enough.
You just kept going, why in trouble? Yeah.
I was like, oh, what am I being cool? How does he know I'm here? Why? How do I go there? It's smelly, it's chilly.
To the right. Back to the middle. Sit down. Okay. Push. Yeah, we're gonna miss. Third forward.
No, you got dad jokes, right?
Huh?
You got a dad joke.
Oh, sure. My wife and I are fixing to celebrate 10 years of happy marriage. That's not the strange part. Strange part is we've been married almost 20 years.
I was literally about to say, nah, I think you've been married.
What? I didn't.
Okay, I got another one. What's made out of leather? It sounds like a sneeze.
I got
A
it. Two.
A shoe.
Let's
Get it? Here's leather.
We were right in. Third forward.
The kids didn't like that joke either.
Because I have a pair of leather boots out there.
Third finder Bentley. Switch. There's one Benji.
I know the story from Sunday, he got crushed by a big wooden framing. That's quite fun. Not really, but-
We watched the Willy Wonka play.
Musical, whatever.
Actually, there's no, there's songs. in
He
there.
just buys them, gets them. There's four. Oh, what?
It was really good, in fact, I didn't tell me Willy Wonka. Okay. Everybody at work's like, what's wrong with you?
Nothing could taste, sir.
The what?
Bless you.
To the right.
Thank you.
Oh, it was you, Shane. This is time.
Danke.
Back to the middle. Butterfly. Bullfrog. And so, turn up. Does anyone need more instruction?
Yes.
Heart, legs, arms. Pigeon stretching? Oh, yeah, pigeon stretch.
The OG's no real name.
Which,
Okay? Ready? Go ahead. Grab a shoulder. Repeat. So left hand, upper block, John okay. Upper block, yeah. Ach! Ay! Son! Three! Oh! I got two yellow belts back here on the back row. They happen to be siblings. They're doing better PI than the rest of the room time. Congratulations, Mr. Mo. Fight! Hey! Son! Three! Go! Outside center block, Kia. Use your body. Turn your body into it. Don't just rely on your arm. The difference in power of this versus this is not even comparable. If you block this way, yes, you can block most easy strikes. But if you block this way, you can block everything that's thrown at you. Hold your position. Inside center block. Even, relax your body. Yep, you're doing this, right? Relax your shoulder. Look, big chest, big chest. There you go, over here. We got 5, 8, 11, 14, 15. Okay. Right bow, push. Get a partner approximately your size, please. Does anybody need to leave at 8? Anybody leaving at 8? 1, 2, 3. Okay. 4. Gotcha. Anyway. Everybody get a partner approximately your size, please. Push. One person on this side, one person on this side, facing each other. Mr. Sampson, stay out for me, please. Give me those numbers. Sir. Yes. What? Mike, get your hands. Come on, face each other, face each other. Mr. Jansen here with Logan. Who is? Well, I'm discounting you. Mr. Sampson, you work with Low. Mr. Jansen, you work with, no, I said it wrong. Mr. Sampson, you work with Mr. Jansen. I said Logan, but you were Jansen. And then JD, you were Willie. There we go. Down here, Mr. Sampson. Understand. All right. Okay. Ready? Shake hands. Okay. What we're going to go through, this is something I've been conceptualizing for a very long time. In traditional Okinawan Japanese karate, there's this thing called Ippon Kumite. If you watch videos of traditional karate a lot, you'll see these. Ippon means one step, one point, one motion. Okay? And Kumite means fighting. So this is one step fighting. What this is going to be a standardized, every time, practice the same way. We used to do these, Mr. Josh, the ones we want to do today are different from the ones we learned before. Before we get this started, ladies, okay, this way, gentlemen, over, just wait, the senior belts are crowded up here on the other end. There you go, make just a little space, please. All right, so the offensive side of this is going to be pretty simple. You're going to be the attacking side. That's all you gotta do is show an attack. The defensive side is going to have a certain set of motions. Now, when we practice this, we're going to practice it the same way every time. That's the beauty of it. It becomes programmed into you. It becomes automatic. All right. Did we bounce your hand already?
Yes,
That's
sir.
good. All right. This side, and how do you determine the black belts and senior brown belts? How do you determine which side starts? Wherever the senior belt is lined up. Okay, Mr. Sampson's the senior belt in the class tonight. So his side will be the one that starts with the defense. Okay? That side, the other side will be offense. That's how I pick which side I'm start with. All right, so this side, when you start, you're going to come to defense position. That's kind of like Yoy, but you're going to step out with your feet like Yoy. It's going to juju up high, and you're going to down block this way. Now, when you bring your hands up in the juju, for everybody who doesn't know your terminology, juju means cross hand block. Okay? Cross arm block, kosuke, juju cross hand block. When you come into your juju, don't do this. Like that. Do it like you're actually blocking something. This way. Okay? You're going to come juju, then double down block. Us. So it looks like this. And that's your starting position. Okay? Offensive side, your starting position is fighting stance. Curry form. You step back, you down block, you key out. Alright, everybody get steady. Ready? Now, with your left foot still, your left foot's not going to move. The offensive side, you're going to test your distance. So you're going to step forward with your right foot and put your punch to the nose of the other person. Go. Now don't lean into it. If you need to adjust, slide forward a little bit. Okay? Now, get your stance. You want to be this way. You want to be this distance. You don't want to be that distance. You want to be in there closer. If he misses the block, the punch will land. I'm going to say that again. If they miss the block, the punch will land. The difference is, you're not going to punch to hit them. Okay? We're going to work this so that they get a genuine workout. Here's the problem. If he punches here, and I go do my block, I'm not getting a block. Okay? So I'm not getting the feel of what it feels like to actually make that block. Right? To learn how to do this, it has to be realistic. Right? Step back to karate form again. No, y'all stay in your position. Just this side. Step back to karate form. Step again, get your distance. Now once we get this learned, all I'm going to say is offensive side, get your distance, and you got to know how to do that. All right, step back. Back to karate form. There you go. All right, now, keep here in this position the whole time. Stay in this position the whole time. You don't move. We're going to go through this slow. There's going to be at least 10 of these. This is number 1. Super simple. That side, you're going to slow motion, step and punch. This side, as they step and punch, you're going to twist this position. Your hand's going to come in and up. You're going to shoot the block this way. Okay? Just like that. 1, and stop there. Go. I'll come to the traditional position. Left hand. Hold him in. Focus. Yeah, focus. Turn. There you go. Let the feet turn. Good. Just like that. Open. Good. Turn your shoulder Good, ski in. Pretty short one. Ski in. Ski in. Good. Now everybody step back the way you were. That offensive side, you're gonna step back. Defensive side, when you come back in position, you're gonna bring the left foot in, do what you can, and come down again. Okay? You just reset it. Alright. For the defensive side, the motion's gonna look like this. From here, just like that. Okay? Turn the body, shoot the block. When you do your shoot the block, you are not trying to block with the shoot the hand. Okay? You're trying to block with the arm, just like a regular upper block. The reason you have your hand open is for speed. That increases the twitch muscle speed in your arm. Alright, here we go. Step slow motion. Let's step. Close your eye. Good. Again, go back. Remember how you go back if you're on the defensive side? Left foot comes in, back out, and go down block. Even here. No, good. Step, punch, twist and block. Let that wrist be loose. Now, defensive side, from this position, you want to twist the opposite direction. Your hand is at ski. You want to turn. You want to heel palm to the jaw. Look. It's anything but ski. Turn. Don't close them. All right, go back. Put in and back out when you do that. All right. Step one, step and punch, so to block. Yeah, turn the table. Thank you. Good, good. Step one, listen, step one, just block. Just the block. Just the block. Turn your body. Turn your body, turn your feet. Good. Good, good. Now, you're not close enough. You gotta come in. Okay. Now, your feet have to drive the strike. Twist your feet, twist your hips, and heel palm to the jaw. Go. Good here. All right, good. Come back. All right, now. Even.
Stepping out, sir.
Okay. Again. Punch. Yeah, getting closer. Twist the heel palm. Good. And you gotta be closer. And be closer to here. Good. And back. Now, easy, one motion at a time, go through it. I'm going to count, you're going to go block, twist, heel palm. Don't heel palm the person in the face now, you got to control this. Touch. And same time, there you go. Good, 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 good. All right. Now, turn your palm this way. That's pretty much more effective strike. Everybody pause for just a second. Look what Mr. Logan's doing here with this blocking in. On number one, this is what you're going to do. You're going to leave this hand here. Okay? So, if you're in correct position, this block is going to be still against your arm. Alright? I'm going to explain that in detail as we get through a little bit further. Alright, go back. Ouch! See how strong that is? Alright, back. Ouch! Good. Back. Out. Out. Back. Good. On the defensive side, when you're here and you come back, you're gonna come full motion, foot in and back out. Out. Aim. Out. On the block, make sure your feet twist all the way. Come back. Out. Look. Watch me. You can do this and make a block, okay? But if you don't learn to do this, you're giving away the majority of your power. The technique comes from here. 1, 2. All right? That's crucial. This way. And then it's knee. Oh, listen.
Why do you think contact with the initial blocking?
Because that can lead into what you want to do next.
Ah, very good.
Here we go.
I'm just trying to give you that segue, sir.
Was. Distance. Out. Get closer. Right. Get that hand. Aim. Out. Aim. All right. When you do yame, offensive side, you're going to come yame. Defensive side, you're going to step forward and do yame. Defensive side is like always. Left foot comes in. Yame. Forward, not back. All right, now.
JD, work with Ethan. What we gonna do?
You're scared. Now you're going to switch it. This side's going to be offense. You're going to step back karate form just like normal. Double down, down blocking ki. This side, you're going to make your motion just like you're going to yoi. Left foot goes out. High juji okay. Down blocking ki. Out.
Yeah.
Like you, or like the percentage?
You want.
When you're here, when you step out, this way. Okay? This side, step and get your range. Yes, ma'am.
So when we go back, then.
Yes. Correct. The first one. You good? Get in close. Don't be afraid. Yeah. You have to give your partner something reasonable, something realistic. It's not going to be helpful if you don't. All right. Try to get up and sit one for me. No, you don't need to. It's not. Very good. You could get in there. All right, step back. That's not an acrobat. You take it, it's not you know that. We'll talk about that. It's part of the crocodile. another Filipino. All right, this side, you're gonna step forward, you're gonna punch. Don't punch full speed, you're gonna punch slow motion while they get used to it. Defensive side, that's this side now. Your feet are gonna turn to your right. Turn. Your hands gonna come here. I'm gonna explain this a bit. Shoot okay. All right? Just like that. Stop on that part. Ouch! Reach this man. Just kidding. All right, go back. Ouch! Again. Ouch! Open hand, open hand. Back. Ouch! That's right. One punch, one block. Ouch! And back. Ouch! All right, this time, go to the block. Stop. Let me look at it, and then I'll count again for you to do this, or I'll tell you to go for the second try. Here we go. Ouch! Block. Get your stance steady. Put that down. Now, from your hip position, doesn't matter if your fist is closed, your fist is open, you're going to twist. You're going to straight line heel palm to the jaw. On this technique, I like the heel palm to be turned sideways, and I'll explain that to you here in a minute. Go. Turn, turn, turn. Big twist, big twist. Good, good, good. And back. Ouch. Again. Ouch. And strike. Good. 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 Back. Ouch. One more time. Ouch. And strike. Hand up. Back. Hey. On this time, when I count this time, you're going to block, stop, show me block, make sure it's locked in place, then twist back to the heel palm. Ouch. And heel palm. Just go without the counter. Go through the whole thing. 1, 2. Keep that block up. Keep that block up. Back. Hey. Ouch. Good. Go ahead, move. Both parts. Hey. Ouch. Hey. Ouch. Hey. One more. It looks like that. Ouch. Hey. Ready, young man. Okay. So a couple of things I said I would explain. That's keeping Christian. Thank you. That's called getting your attention. All right. First of all, leaving the hand up in the blocking position. Good position. Now, I can tell you right now, this is the distance he needs to be able to step forward and punch. Go. I can tell just by looking. You'll get to the point you can do that. All right. This exercise will give you that ability to gauge that. So, the reason why you want the hand open and keep it making contact when you do this, how many of y'all felt your hand slide from here to here when you were doing that? Did y'all feel that? Raise your hand if you felt that. Did you notice it? Did you think to myself, is my hand sliding off? Okay. Here's what this is potentially leading into. Here, when I do this, So it's also into control. Now, I really don't have control of him here. All right, pull away. Good. Now, pull away. Ooh. Okay, that's with 2 fingers. Okay? How many times y'all heard me say it? In close, control. Pull away. I can't really pull it, it's put out. So, if you use the whole hand from here, watch this. Ooh.
So is it a rotate or is it
Yes.
a, okay.
Okay?
A rotate?
Yes.
Oh
So,
my goodness, wait,
it's not this here, it's, you are rotating the wrist, but it's still straight line pull, okay? Now, when you do that, if the heel palm is here, oh Lord, why do I have to pick one of the teenagers? Okay? If I'm here, okay, and, just a little bit, there you go. All I'm gonna do, watch, y'all verify this, is that, just easy, I'm gonna do it fast. But when I do this and that together, oh, see? Okay? I'm not using a whole lot of strength. It may feel like it to you, okay? But what's creating the motion, when I push here, watch what happens to his hips here. See how that pushes offline? Then at the same time, I'm rotating, which locks the shoulder, and I'm pulling, which pulls it down, and that happens. So you're getting both effects at the same time. Right? So, don't worry about learning this part. I'm explaining to you why the hand is here and open. Explain to you what that leads into. Okay? So, y'all gonna love the next one. Alright, so that's number 1. Ippon Kumite number 1. That's what that is. Block, strike. Block, strike. That's it. Was? Okay? Alright. Face your partner. Bow. Was? This side is offense, that side is defense. Shake hands. Always, always, always start with shake hands. That side is offense, this side is defense. Mr. Sampson's side is defense. So when we start this, when we start this, I'm going to say Ippon Kumite, just like calling out a kata. You're going to repeat Ippon Kumite. That way I know everybody in the room understands what exercise we're on. Was? Okay. Ippon Kumite.
Ippon Kumite.
Offense and defense. Ouch! Ah! And everybody does yeah when you come to your position. Doesn't matter if you're offense side or defense side, you come here.
Yeah!
Thank you! Yummy! Let's do that again. Ippon Kumite.
Ippon Kumite.
This side offense, that side defense. Ouch! Good. Get your distance. No, Shane, you gotta step. Don't slide forward, step. Offensive side, you gotta get that right. It's gotta be a step. Alright. Step back. Okay. So, let me explain. Let me get here, JD. So when I say go ahead and get your distance, you're gonna do this. Find the right spot. Come back and set. And when you come back to karate form, I know you're ready to go. Okay? When you come back to your karate form, I know that person's set ready. Was. All right, number 1. Ouch! Block and strike. That's number 1 all the way through. Is block and strike. That whole thing, all the way through your strike is number 1. Which one? It's your turn. There you go. And back. Hey! Hey! And Kiana return. One more time. Number 1. Ouch! All the way through strike, people. Hey! Now one more time. Ouch! Yeah, that's right. Hey! Yeah! We ain't got that part yet. Yummy! always hold. Like your shade. Ready? This side defense, that side offense. So that side you're stepping back right with one PI, this side stepping defensive position PI. Ouch! Do it again, Coach K. Step back, my side defense, that side offense. Ouch! Use your distance, please. There you go. You don't want to lean when you're step. Good. Good. Better block, Jansen, that's gonna hurt. Step back, Mr. Sampson. When you step back, I know you're ready to go. Number one. Block first, let me see the whole block, then twist heel palm. Ouch! Yeah! Aye! Step back, yeah. Now, Mr. Mo and Josh are right. On your heel palm, you're supposed to key eye. I haven't really said that yet, just trying to get more in motion. But on your last strike, that's what I just said, on your last strike of whichever you want to communicate your own, you will key eye. So y'all already picked up on what that means. Again, number one. Ouch! Yeah! Aye! The more you twist your hips, the better it's going to be. Especially on the block. Ouch! Hey! Last time it looks that good. Ouch! Twist. Jansen. Hey! Let me go over a couple of things real quick before the early leavers have to go. All right, so, just shame. Go right for them. Right. So when you do your heel palm, the reason your heel palm is turned this way, go. Okay? Open here. The reason your heel palm is turned here. In a situation like this, where there's somebody that's a lot taller than you, I can't reach there. Okay? But I can reach there. Okay? So you can adjust. I'm just going to the solar plexus. So if I do my heel palm this way to the solar plexus, I'm hitting mostly with my fingers, no matter how hard I torque my wrist. If I turn this way, there's no part of my finger that's touching now. So it's a better angle for this strike. So if you can't reach here, you can change the angle of your strike. Now, the question becomes, what if it's Shane versus Jansen, or Simba, or Kylie, or somebody like that, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be here or here, it can be here.
Sir, can I try that?
So there's always a target you can strike that's going to have a positive result.
I feel sorry.
Okay? So just be aware that if you need to, you can change that. Right. Any questions about number one? Anybody? Good. Okay? Okay? What is this? If you have to leave at 8, it's 2 field. Go ahead. What's this? There's a pair of gloves over here. Which one is yours?
Yes, sir.
Okay? Ready? We'll change the alignment, and Jansen, you come down here and work with Colin. And everybody got me some water right now. You may not need it, but I do. As long as you control it.
Get the blood.
When the motion turns, you hit the face.
I'm gonna hit some stuff. I'm gonna hit. I feel so talking to that husband, what in rain on Sunday.
Us!
This. Is there another decade?
Us!
I'm starting to learn what's on the hips and more with the shoulders.
Us?
Finish last 30 minutes.
No, it's killing me. My medicine wore off.
Are you done?
No, unless I get kicked in the stomach. I don't see that happening though.
If you keep on dancing, 10 points.
I don't really want it. That's cute. I'm not sick.
Yes.
Yes,
Those kids come straight over me. Oh, man, they don't go back. They don't go back in this Good job, Mr. Jansen.
Ben,
And you got hired, oh, yeah, right.
I called it.
Yeah, you're probably, then,
Okay.
I never did that with my dad, I just call him old as a credit now.
yeah, well, we go out and back in, out and back in.
And one more time, out, and back in.
Oh, I was very interested.
JP looked over like, man.
I regret taking that step right sometimes.
Earlier when you were talking about kids, this is one place I could take my kids, and when somebody says, your kids are allowed, you go, oh, thank you.
All right, bow to each other, boys. All right, shake hands. All right, this is gonna be defense to begin with, this is gonna be offense. Defense, offense. Step back. Punch. everybody to get it right, the same way every time. Go ahead and step back. When you step back, I know you're ready. Because you don't know who you're gonna be partnered with. You gotta be able to do this with everybody. So yes, Mr. Jansen, you will be partnered with Mr. Shane at some point.
Hi, do I get to partner with him?
Mr. Jansen's like, ain't much blocking. Look. All right,
That's just me.
here you go. We'll move to number two. Number two, it's gonna look the same way. You're building off one to the other. It's a fluid continuation. Okay? So number one, 2. Okay? You're gonna go ahead, you're gonna grab that hand, you're gonna put pressure on the jaw, just like that. Okay? So here we go. Block. Turn your hips. Twist, heel palm. When you heel palm, go ahead and grab that hand. Now, this is good, this is good, this is better. So look, grabbing this way is good, grabbing this way is better. This way you have full control, right? Now I'm gonna tell you something about real fighting. Sometimes you don't get to make a choice. Sometimes you have to grab what you can grab. Now, after you come, you okay, slow? Okay. After you come here, you make your grab and you're putting pressure into the jaw with your heel palm. Alright? Very simple. Your right foot is going to snap front kick to the groin.
Oh.
I'm going to show you how to do this.
He's laughing. He's like, I like that one.
Okay, no.
Hang on.
No.
Hang on. I'm going to show you how to do this without hurting your partner.
Please do.
You're here. Okay. Of course, sir. When you get here, hey, watch. When you show me, pay attention, people. Slowly. When you show this snap front kick, easy, kick the back of the thigh. There. See?
No.
You're kicking the thigh. Here.
Okay.
This way.
Okay.
You just show it. Sure.
Why y'all insisting on seeing that?
Just like that.
I'd rather have a demonstration
Yeah, right.
before I.
All right.
They just want to see me kick.
You just, like that. Sorry. All right, come back. Check your distance again, kind of got off, back to move around. All right, reset. All right, so this is number 2. Ouch! Turn block, turn heel palm, grab, put pressure on the jaw. Okay, ready, freeze? You should have it some point. You need to move it forward. Okay, just now, like that. There you go. Do your front kick. And set that down. Good. And now that's where you do your ki. Your ki is going to be on your last strike of your sequence. Everybody come back. Ouch! Now, so what Ethan did when he turned to get his strike, he slid his foot forward just a little bit, get whatever going to strike. If you get your feet out of position like that, this is going to be hard to do. Much easier to kick from back here. That's why we practice with the hips in line. Boys? You split in the motion.
Mow down.
Number 2. Ouch! Hey! Ouch! Now, this exercise, these drills, these are going to be one of those things that we're going to be very, very close in application. So I'm going to walk you through this again about what I'm talking about. Ouch! Block. Stop. When you twist and you do your heel palm, make sure you control that wrist. Go. Control. Grab. This is not the wrist, this is the elbow. That's right. Let your hand slide into it. That's right. Twist more. Now your palms there. Now do your front kick. Good. And back. Hey! Again. Punch. Very good. Good. Short turn. Short turn, everything. Hey! When you are going through these drills, you have to treat this just like you do a kata. When you get into position, stay in position. We cannot teach, we meaning me at this point, we cannot teach if you're out of position. I can't see what you're doing right or wrong. Number two, punch. Turn. Yes. Hey! Punch. All right, everybody look. Everybody get where you can see this. Okay? I understand why it happens. I'm telling you it does not need to happen. When Mr. Shane stepped in to do his punch, this is where he threw his punch. Tell me how in the world she's going to learn how to block a punch like that? Is it possible you're going to punch somebody in the face a couple of times? Yes, it is. But let me ask you something. How hard are you really punching? Are you punching hard enough you're trying to injure somebody? Or when you're doing this, are you punching in a way that you're helping train? You understand the difference? So if he accidentally punches her in the face, I'm all going to be like, oh, Miss Pam, I'm so sorry. Absolutely, because I hate that. Would I rather him punch her in a training situation than her getting punched in a real situation? Absolutely. Every time. Punch at your partner. Let them learn how to make a block. You've got to get used to the idea of it. You've got to get used to the angle of it. Your body has to train. Listen. Relax. You're probably one of the quick ones in the room. You probably do this. If he goes straight back, before he starts, I'm ready. Go. Why? Why am I quicker than everybody else? I'm not. Trust me, I'm not quicker than everybody else in here. I have more experience seeing it come at me. You know what it's like. Once you see that body motion and the hand starts, after you've seen it so many times, you get acclimated to it. That's the advantage of it. So learn what it's like to see a punch coming in your face. Okay? The first few thousand times that you do it, it's scary. You're like, I'm never going to be able to recognize it. I'm never going to be able to see it. You will. It's not going to happen in the first year or the first 2 years. It's going to take a lot of time. Real time. Plus, punch and your partner. Plus, reset. This is reset. There you go. Thank you. You step back. I know you're ready. Here we go. Number two. H. Block. Twist. Strike. Control. Then the front kick. Good. Now, when you do that control, when you grab the hand, your shoulders should still be turned this way. Okay? We're going to experiment with that in just a minute. Go back. H. Yeah! One more time. H. Get right to the good. Hey! Yeah! Young man. Get scared. Ready? Shake hands. That side offense, this side defense. Shake your line, please. I wish you like to move your chain on this side. Ouch! Yeah! Get your distance, please. Back. When you step back and do your down block, I know you're ready to go. The foot's got to move back and forth. Get your distance again. Step. Now step. All right. Okay. All right. Number two, we're going to walk through it slow. You can on this side of it. Twist back, heel palm. After you do your heel palm, grab the wrist. Okay? Good. No. This is the elbow, that's the wrist. No. Even though the sleeves are rolled up, you're better off to have control here. Okay? Good. Alright. Now, when you make that grab, your right hand, your heel palm is supposed to be pressing against the jaw, or the throat, or the chest, or the shoulder. You're putting pressure. That's really the only thing that matters. Now, do your front kick to the groin. That'll be your PI.
Yeah!
What they say. And back. Hey! Wrong side. Again, number 2. Ouch! Step. Hey!
Yeah!
Ouch!
Yeah!
I just know you can make a motion.
Hey!
Yeah!
Ouch!
Yeah!
My coach was pretty. Just once you lose that lock, there you go. Same motion.
Back. Hey! Your foot position, your hip position has to be in line. You cannot get out of position. It won't work. If you're a great big guy, 250 pounds like I am, 7'3" like Shane is, yes, you can make it work, just out of size. But the average person cannot. You have to use your body English to make it work. Ouch!
Yeah!
Hey!
Yeah!
Ouch!
Yeah! Yeah!
Hey!
Yeah!
Come in. All right. Okay. How's it go? Close. I shake hands. All right. My side, hands up. That side. We're doing Chudanzuki. Punch the stomach. Start easy. Look, start easy. They'll tell you more. You a little bit more. Okay? Or a little less, right? Okay? Don't over talk it. You don't have to have a conversation. More or less is fine. Boys? Okay. And good. Woo! All right, other side. That's right. And good. Whew. All right. Again, my side. Hold tight, that side, doing hooks. Listen. Don't try to get the ribs. You don't want to hit the ribs, okay? I don't care how hard you squeeze and feel that dollars tight, those ribs won't get bruised. You won't break one, but you'll bruise them. You want to get down here, this way, just above the belt. Just above the belt. Don't hit the ribs, they will bruise. Get down here, sir.
Yeah, we don't fight over we had.
Wherever it's gonna hurt the worst. Okay? This drill is not about the punch, this drill is about knowing what it feels like to take a punch. So, if the side getting hit, let's see the real work out. Ma'am.
I invite everyone who wants to get hit to come to boxing class and get hit by Bailey. It's really hard. As you can right your shoulder.
So those girls who don't know Bailey, Bailey's 15.
She's
I just have to baby
She's been coming to boxing for about a year and a half, and she can, oh Lord, she can, she can hard. No, she's not that hard. She can hit hard. All right, here we go, hook punches.
Wait, I didn't see a hook punch.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay.
So,
I did.
you wanna get like this, you wanna get close, like really close. You don't wanna reach out like this, and you wanna keep your arms bent, okay? So, if you were to punch and like that, that's when they're going to do it. You can do it on both sides. You can come around, meet there. However, you just so you can stay tight. Ready? Okay. Come on. Dig on. Hey. Hey. Come on. I like that. Come on. Yeah. Hey, good. Woo. All right, other side. Listen. If you forgot to brush your teeth before practice, I have things.
Well, I'll just have a look.
Your best attack is to keep your breath. Take one price now. If you take one, you don't get $1. If you take two, you owe me 20. I'm just talking fair.
Yeah, that exchange rate works out.
face to face real close. Now listen, a lot of times I eat salad before I come into class. I really like onion on my salad.
So there it is.
What is?
Why do you have way, sir?
Why who bites that?
Why purple? About eight. What's what, about eight. All right, my side's doing the attacking now.
Oh, yeah.
All right,
No.
remember, just above the belt, below the ribs, you're not striking the ribs. You can say more or less, unless you break like that, it's just going up, okay? How's your knee? Sorry.
Your stomach hurts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good. Now, sir,
When we get punched, is it better to flex or to like let it be loose?
legs. If you can do it, you're loose, you ain't punching me, you touching me. Okay, for example, if I punch Chris and find that hard, just. Don't pass out, but don't do it. All right, watch that man do this. Now, everybody gather around, make a circle real quick. Let's talk about, and this is my fault, big circle, big, y'all know what a circle is? This is like a dot chart, this is like a circle.
I'm not an academic, I'm an RGC kid.
Same here.
Apparently, you're not a geometry kid, you don't know your shapes.
I mean, I nearly failed algebra too.
All right, how to throw a hook punch, okay? The reason we did the mince is because hook punches have to be close. You can't hook from out here, okay? If I hook from out here, that's called slapping. You're just slapping with your knuckles, okay? So hooks, and if anybody was paying attention when I showed Kylie how to throw a hook, okay? If I'm throwing this punch, and look where my arm is, I'm actually hooking this and pulling, right? It's not going out this way. It's coming back to me. The furthest your fist should be from your body is the same distance as your elbow from your body. If your fist is out here, it's wrong, okay? You'll hear a lot of opinions about how to throw a hook punch. Some people say, throw them this way. This is the European hook, okay? This is the American hook. I like the American hook, not because of anything to do with the fist, but because if I throw it this way, I'm already in position to break, okay? So I'm multiple using my technique, okay? So, when you get close, and this is so funny, we do this in boxing all the time too. You get here, this is close. Not enough. Look, you're not within hook range. You gotta get close, look like you're close, right? This is hook. Now look where it hits. Here. On the side. It's not here. Okay? Next part. The elbow has to be behind the fist. This way. If you hook and you do this way, or this way, you're losing all your power. So, elbow straight behind. Everybody see that? Understand that, boys? Okay. I can make your lines? Oh, you know what? We're out of time. Shoot. All right, one time, come on. Everybody, face to face. This way. Not yet, slow, let's go. All right, bow, was. Shake hands. All right. Both people hands up. We're only got time for one. We're going to do outside center block. Start with your right hand. Block. And make contact. Here. Just like that. Okay? So right hand on left hand. Go. keep going. And good. Good. Now, what? Land one wrong, you'll know it. Well, line up.
Mr. Narby, I think I know why the Europeans spoke that way. How else are they supposed to hold their cup of tea?